I got my iced coffee drink here. I'm gonna set it down here and kind of introduce myself. So my name is Molly, and if you're new here, I make reading vlogs and book content, and specifically I read 99% of fantasy romance genre, or that genre. So if that's also the type of genre that you guys like to read, then maybe feel free to stick around and subscribe. And I'm really excited to get this channel started. And for example, I'm a huge Sarah J. Maas girly, so if that's something that we have in common, then we're gonna get along just fine. I will dabble in contemporary romance here and there, but I want to say like majority of what I read is fantasy romance. And so that's just a little bit about me, and I'm excited to get this video started. I am doing a kind of short reading vlog. The current book that I'm reading right now is Sarah J. Maas's Crescent City series. I'm almost done with, I'm about 10% done. I mean, not 10%. I have 10% left of the first book, House of Earth and Blood, and so I figured it'd be kind of fun to film my reaction or like my thoughts of like when I finish the book and everything like that. So I hope you guys enjoy this very first reading vlog type of video, and follow along as I finish that series. I know the second book is out. I'm really excited to read that one, and I know that the third book was just announced not too long ago, or at least the cover was revealed, and it's coming out January of 2024, so I'm super stoked about that. I read ACOTAR, her other series, A Court of Thorns and Roses and Throne of Glass, earlier this year, and absolutely loved those, of course. But yeah, so far the beginning of Crescent City was a little bit slow, but I'm loving it so far. Of like the last 100 pages, like what? I already know the last 10% is gonna be like crazy, because it already is. We're starting to get there. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get reading. It's 6:47 p.m. right now, and I'm going to start reading House of Earth and Blood, and we'll see if I finish it tonight. I have 10% left, like I mentioned earlier, so let's just get to reading. Also, how cute is my Kindle, and the stickers are here. I'm 2 chapters into my reading right now, and I just have to say, like, the city is a disaster right now. And the female lead, her name is Bryce, and she's half fae and half human, but she's like more human than anything else. And everyone around her is literally like, they all have like some sort of like power, okay? Whether they can like shift into like wolves, or like they're fae or vampires, whatever, you know what I mean? And this girl is out here saving everybody's lives, and she's the one that has like literally 0 powers. sorry. But yeah, she's out here having like literally 0 powers whatsoever. But she's out here saving wolves, saving fays, saving humans. Like I'm mentally like worried for her. I'm not, because I know she's like a badass like female character, obviously, because she's written by Sarah J Maas, but like still, like I'm concerned. Like, how is she okay? But anyways, yeah, that's just my thoughts right now. I'm gonna go back to reading. So it's been a couple days, I believe. I don't know, all the days have kind of been like meshed together, but I've been really busy and out and about this weekend, so I didn't do basically any reading. So I'm going to try and finish the last however many pages, I think, not pages, chapters. I believe there's only like 3 chapters left in the first book of the Crescent City series. And if I haven't mentioned yet, I'm a Kindle girly because we currently don't have space for physical books. Otherwise, I would love to have physical books as well, but I'm a huge Kindle person anyways. I love my Kindle and reading on here, and so I don't mind. So let's try and finish the last few chapters of this book. Okay, so I just finished that chapter. It was such a cute and wholesome read between Hunt and Bryce, especially after everything that they both had to endure the previous few chapters. And so yeah, I have 2 chapters left before I finish this book. So I'm excited to see how this one is going to end. Alright, so guess what is here? I'm so excited. I placed an order off of Threaded by Sabrina. That's her username on Instagram. So if you don't follow her, you should go check out her work. She does a lot of embroidered sweaters, and they're so pretty, and I love them so much. I placed an order for 2 sweaters, and I'm excited to show you guys. So let's kind of just unbox. Oh, I don't want to show my address. Alright, so excited. Alright, I'll just put this here. Okay, first up, if you guys don't know my love for the Bat Boys, Rhysand, Azriel, and Cassian, you know now. Rhysand was my very first love. Akatar, I'll stop unboxing so you can hear me. Akatar was the very first series that I read that got me back into reading, and I realized that I was reading the wrong genre of books my entire life, which is why I hated reading back when I was younger. But ever since I read Akatar, I became obsessed with fantasy romance, and so obviously I had to get a Bat Boys sweater. So I got it in black. Oh my god, it's so pretty. There we go. And it's like, oh my god, the embroidery is just so nice, as you can see. And then I'm gonna put it there. Okay, so funny story. I know everyone and their mother has read The Fourth Wing, but I have not, because I'm reading the Crescent City series first, and I'm a binge reader type of person, so I don't like to read multiple books at the same time, and I like to finish a series first before I begin another one. And I also know that Iron Flame comes out later on this year too, so I'm waiting for that to come out so I can read both of those books at the same time. But I already know I'm gonna love Fourth Wing. At least I hope I will, because I just bought a sweater that with the dragons from Fourth Wing. So yeah, let me unbox this. So it says Writer's Quadrant, and then the place where they train, I guess. I don't know how to pronounce it. Basgiath War College. So cute. Oh my god, look how pretty the dragons are there. So yeah, definitely gonna be wearing these a ton. So this is what I've been waiting for today. And so let's get into I guess my review of what I thought of House of Earth and Blood. Yeah, so let's get to my review on that book. Alright, so moving on to my rating of and my thoughts of Crescent City's House of Earth and Blood. I rated this book 4.75. I docked a few points off just because, like, if you know, before reading the book, everyone mentions that there's a lot of world building, so many new characters, takes a little bit to get into, and they were not wrong. I kind of expected that going into reading this book, but I didn't realize how confusing it was going to be, which I guess I should have just listened and expected that anyways. But it was really confusing, the first 50%, and it took me a little bit to get into the storyline and everything like that, just because I was still trying to understand this world that Sarah J. Maas has built. But Sarah J. Maas is a genius, so if you have read any of her books, you know how important the world is, and for her to set everything up. So yeah, so just kind of expect that if you're gonna start this series, that the first book, the first 50% is mainly trying to understand the world. I think I understand a little bit of it now, and who everyone is and what they are, just a little bit. but don't ask me to explain it to you because I'll probably confuse myself in trying to explain it. It was still very, very good. The second half of the book was amazing, like everything that you could want in a fantasy romance, honestly. And I'm obsessed with Sarah J Maas too, so like anything she writes, like it could be literally a dictionary that she writes and I will probably still read it. I just stopped a few points off just because of it took so long to get into the book, and there was just so much getting to know the world and the characters that it was kind of hard at first. So I'm really excited though to jump into the second book. Let me know if you would like me to do a reading vlog of that book too in the comment section, just so I feel motivated to do it. But really excited to dive into that one. Not really sure what the second book is about, to be honest. I'm gonna go into it completely blind except for the spoilers that everyone knows about, obviously, when the third book cover dropped. So yeah, besides those spoilers, I'm going into the second book completely blind. I don't really know what it's about or what happens, and so that should be really exciting. So yeah, let me know if you want me to vlog that. That wraps up this reading vlog, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to subscribe, maybe stick along, or stick around actually. Why did I say stick? Okay, feel free to stick around if you enjoyed my vlog, and I'll see you guys next time. So till then, bye.